structure here, this arena really puts the crowd right on top of the action.
And that really does have an effect, Kevin. Players and refs feel the fans as much as they hear them there.
Irving. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two.
Pacers went with an almost entirely new bench last season. It had been a major weakness for the team in 2012-13. The bench was much improved, and you've got to have that to be able to compete at your highest level, no doubt.
The Jazz making a switch here. Harris is checked in. Right wing. There's the feed to Burks. Shot from 16. The shot is off. And Indiana will come the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. And for the Pacers guys, they lack the deep pockets of some of the big market teams. That can be a challenge when you try to fill out that bench rotation.
Yeah, but I think they've done a good job of fortifying the bench within their constraints. I mean, it's certainly not the weakness that we saw 2 seasons ago.
And the shot is good. 17 points for Nikola Pekovic.
He's been much more effective in the second half than he was in the first.
Beal with the screen for Irving. Anderson outside. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by Pekovic.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging the shot.
Yeah, because you know if you continue to give up open looks like that, you're in big trouble.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Pacers will take it.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Luol Deng is checked in for Tobias Harris. Irving kicks to Anderson. He feeds it to Splitter. And Derek Favors pulls it down. Favors has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so. So far in the game for Deng, he's got 10 points and 2 steals.
And is there an area of the floor where he hasn't scored from tonight?
I don't think so, Steve. I mean, 3s and 2s are both going down for him with regularity now.
George is checked in for the Pacers. Timeout call for Pacers.
Well, Luol Deng was supposed to have a lot more help in Chicago as they got healthy, but injuries struck once again, and they were forced to ship Deng off to help in the next rebuilding project. First time Deng has ever played in a different uniform.
Payton, he's checked in for Utah. Indiana also making some changes. Mahinmi's checked in for Splitter. And Lavoy Allen subbed in for Anderson. Beal's shot is good.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
And Luol Deng, Clark, one of only 5 Bulls in history to play in a 10th year with the team, the 4th leading scorer in their franchise's history.
And Kevin, Coach Thibodeau called him the glue of the team, the Velcro guy. But despite everything he meant to the organization, his free agency weighed heavily. He refused a significant extension offer, so they felt they had to go in a different direction.
Irving kicks to George. They grab their own miss. Allen dishes to Mahinmi, and he gets the bucket.
How did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
Jazz trailed by 10. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Stolen by Allen. George with the ball. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, that was an incredible reverse throwdown right there. Tremendous body control.
I'd even go as far as say, Clark, that was a punctuation dunk.
I can feel that.
Sending a message.
A message and put it on the highlight reel for later.
He had a couple in the first, but so far he's been unable to get uncorked here.
Irving kicks to Beal. Back to Irving. He dishes it to George. Just 5 on the clock. Outside Irving. Here's Mahinmi. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mahinmi's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That sort of epitomized this game, guys. One team going all out, getting rebounds and putbacks, and the other team just dragging.
Favors passes to Burks. Payton outside. Dishes to Pekovic. They need this. It's hauled in by George. George has got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Irving. Back to George. And the rejection by Favors. And here's the fast break. Payton outside. And shot on the way. Another miss by Dang.
Their offense seems completely out of sync here. They're on the wrong end of a big run.
And then at the other end, it's been bucket after bucket after bucket, giving up a huge run here.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started and a better job finishing it off.
Payton again, serving. Indiana again missing.
Really good work defensively. This coach has to be happy with his team.
Yeah, forcing that miss right there, great effort.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Now here's Beal. Pass to Irving. Beal dishes to Allen. Irving kicks to George. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
Maybe he just needed a little break at halftime because he's been raining down threes ever since.
Burks, the pass to Payton. Feeds to Favors. No good. Excellent D there from Allen. .136 left in the 4th. To the inside. And stolen by Favors. And now Utah, fast break. Oh, went in there and tried to power it down, but drew contact. He'll head to the line.
Luol Deng is the definition of a gamer. He averaged over 38 minutes a game over the last 5 seasons with the Bulls. He played with a fractured thumb, torn ligaments in his wrist. He always goes all out at both ends every time he's on the court.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Utah. Tobias Harris comes in for Derek Favors. There's the dish to Beal. Pass to George. And Luol Deng gets the whistle that time. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
He just picked up his 4th personal foul, and now he's got some foul trouble hanging over his head, guys.
Looking at who's out there now for the Jazz. Green comes in for Luol Deng. And it's Lamb in there for Burks. 5 to shoot. And then George with the jam.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. A statement victory for the Pacers.
On a given night, 1 or 2 guys might have the off night from the line, but today the team did a much better job with their free throws.
They did not lose focus, and that made a huge difference in the result.
And you have to look back at this and see what a huge game it's been for George. He was extremely efficient offensively, getting looks, knocking down big shots all game long.
Utah's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Green, no luck.
And this has not been a quarter for him to remember.
Yeah, it sure hasn't, Steve. I mean, he's been doing his invisible man impersonation here, hasn't he?
Here's Beal. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. And this one was such a lopsided